Hello everyone, I am putting together this recording to show you how to use OpenVAS. For this I'm using VirtualBox virtual machines and I'm going to use Kali as my OpenVAS machine, and we're going to use a Metasploitable instance to run OpenVAS against. Okay, so let's see. I fire up VirtualBox. Bring up my Kali instance. Let's first make sure that OpenVAS is available to us, up and running the right way. Okay, so check that my network's running. Yes. apt update. apt upgrade minus y will complete bringing my system up to date. I am on a good network, so we should be able to do this quickly. And while that is running, I will show you one other important thing, which is go to your VirtualBox. On Windows, it'll be slightly different, but not really much. You will go in Windows. When you do this, what you're going to do is when you open up VirtualBox, you'll go click on File and Preferences on the top. Over here, I'm going to VirtualBox and click in Preferences. And then I will go to Network, which is an option in the left panel on Windows. Over here it's the option up top on the, and I will make sure that I have a NAT network enabled. I created NAT network 1. Remember that we can keep on adding these networks. I tend to, NAT network 1 is 10.0.2. NAT network is also 10.0.2. I like to make them different, so I'll let NAT network be 10.0.2. I'll leave NAT network 1 alone for the moment. Let's do this. I will make NAT network as 10.0.0. NAT network 1 is 10.0.2. NAT network 2 will become 10.0.1. and NAT network 3 will become 10.0.3. So this allows me, while looking at the IP, to figure out which network I'm connected to. That's the first thing I did. Then I'm going to go back, and while that is firing up, I'll make sure my Metasploitable is up and running for me and available. So since this Kali machine is running on NAT network 1, I need to make sure that my Metasploitable is also on NAT network 1. This one is 10.0.2.12. I am going to check my IP for Kali. This is 10.0.2.14. Now I'll also make sure that both can see each other on the network. They can. Well, Kali can. Let's make sure this can see Kali. It can. So we're good with this. Now let's wait for the update to finish. Since this could take a little time, I will let this run over here. I'm going to open up a new terminal window and let's install OpenVAS. It's waiting for this process to finish. All right. All right. In the interest of speed, I am going to stop my update. You can run the update later too. I am going to try doing this. apt install tech-y OpenVAS. All right, so that finished. Now what we're going to do is run OpenVAS setup. Now, while we're doing that, another note of warning for those of you, when you go back into your network settings, if you have set it up to use NAT, then all your virtual machines will have the same IP address because each virtual machine is going out directly to the internet. They can't see each other. So it will look like you are working to test against yourself. That's not what we're doing. So please make sure that you're using NAT network and not NAT with VirtualBox. With VMware and Parallels, it's slightly different, but the concept's the same. You can either have each virtual machine directly connected to the internet, able to see each other, all the virtual hosts, or see your host. That is the system on which you're working the virtualization software. In this case, we want each virtual machine to be able to see each other as separate as well as connect to the internet. So we're using that network with VirtualBox. Getting there. It'll take a few more minutes. It does take a few minutes to run, so be patient. It does get completed. And for those of you who are following along, good. If not, you could go grab a cup of coffee, maybe a pizza, while we wait for this to complete. So let's wait, see how much longer this takes. Alright, if you can see now, it's completed its updates. It's now starting OpenVAS. It started that. It's rebuilding the database, which is important. Alright, now remember, it created the user with this very complex password, which is interesting, but I don't want that. So before I open up the web UI, let me make sure that I'm using the right syntax for this. It's either new password, new underscore, or new. So let's see. Alright, it worked. So we've got OpenVAS up and running, and we've got into our dashboard. Now, all you need to do at this point is to go into scans, tasks, just give me a second, my puppy wants to get out of the room. Okay, now let's see. If you find this little purple task wizard, click on that, and what was my IP over here again? It was 10.0.2.12. So let's go back to our dashboard. Now let us see. What tasks are we running right now? This is running. It's gone up to 1%. So you see that this is coming up. Now when this little bar over here goes to 100%, you will get your report. Once you get to your report, you will be able to download your task. If you go into reports, you'll be able to pull the report down. It's only 2% done. It found one severity of high. So I will let you run this beyond here by yourself. I'll stop the recording at this point. You should be able to get a full report, and you know how to contact me. Good luck with scanning.